All right, folks, here we go with a preview of the New York Giants. Brian Blessing, Kenny White, KennyWhiteSports.com. We're so stoked to start talking football again and do previews for these teams. Here in these videos, we're going to get you the power rating ultimately from Kenny and see if there's any value in some of the wagering numbers that are out there. For the Giants, Kenny, they're the third choice in the NFC East, plus 375 to win the division. 7.5 under $1.20 is their projected season win total. What do you make of this here? Does Joe Judge have them going the right way?
You know, I always talk about experience, and when you have a head coach who is never a coordinator, that always worries me. You know, I thought he made a great hire in Jason Garrett as offensive coordinator. The problem is you're bringing in a guy with more experience than you. If you fail, the Giants have a safe net to make Jason Garrett the head coach. I think he could be the next head coach of the New York Giants.
You've always said this as long as I've known you. Skilled players, running backs, wideouts, for the most part, are a dime a dozen. That can't be the case with Saquon Barkley. If the guy is healthy, Kenny, what is he worth in relation to the number?
Yeah, that's a great point because you're right. A lot of guys, a lot of wide receivers, running backs are a dime a dozen, but then there are those special few. I have Barkley rated 1.5 better than the average NFL player. So it depends on who his backup is, obviously, in certain situations. And this one's going to be Devontae Booker, or Corey Clement. Either one of those guys is going to be almost close to a point drop-off if Barkley's out of the lineup.
Actually, Booker's not a bad upgrade at the backup running back position as an insurance policy. He runs hard. For Daniel Jones, they had to get this guy some weapons. Lo and behold, Gettleman's done that. You get Kenny Golladay, if healthy, one of the best wide receivers in the game. He was just a mangled mess with Detroit last year. And then in the first round, they get Kadarius Toney, the wide receiver from Florida. So they're trying to help the quarterback Jones take it to the next level.
Yeah, they are. And give you some power ratings, Brian. Last year, they finished at 95.5. I've upgraded them a point. They're doing 96.5 this year, tied for 25th in the NFL. My win total is only 6.2 wins. I'm a little under that number. They've had a lot of turnover. They had a lot of arrivals. They had a lot of departures. To me, that doesn't help team chemistry. They did bring in players that can help this team out, though. Zach Fulton at guard from Houston. You mentioned Kenny Golladay. Dory Jackson from Tennessee is going to help in the defensive backfield. Reggie Ragland, another guy, a linebacker from Detroit that's going to help out.
Real quick, final question for you. Your power ratings, Jones, the progression, year 1 to year 2, is he trending the right way?
He's about even right now. He's not trending up, that's for sure, Brian. So that's a problem. He's been about even over his last couple of years.
All right, there's a peek at the New York Giants with our NFC East previews continuing right here at KennyWhiteSports.com.